You think you clicked on this video because you wanted to, but that choice was heavily guided. Behind the screen you are looking at right now, thousands of engineers have spent years perfecting systems designed to bypass your executive function and pull your thumb directly to that thumbnail. The average person physically touches, swipes, or taps their phone 2,617 times every single day. This frequency indicates a physical compulsion being serviced, a level of engagement that has moved far beyond the intentional use of a tool. The most striking evidence of this danger comes directly from the creators themselves. The Silicon Valley architects who built these digital environments are now quietly, desperately disconnecting from them. Take Justin Rosenstein. He literally wrote the code for the original Facebook like button, a feature he now describes as bright dings of pseudo-pleasure. To escape his own creation, Rosenstein bought a new iPhone and had his assistant lock it down with parental controls to prevent him from downloading any apps at all. When the designers of our digital world treat their own products with the same caution a person might use to avoid hard drugs, the devices we carry are revealed as predatory by design. They are built to harvest us. To trace exactly how this works, we have to go back to 1948. Harvard psychologist B.F. Skinner placed pigeons inside what became known as a Skinner box, discovering he could train them to press a lever by rewarding them with food. This split-screen visualization demonstrates Skinner's most alarming discovery. When food was given every single time, the pigeon only pressed the lever when hungry. But under a variable ratio schedule, where rewards are random and unpredictable, the pigeon pressed the lever hundreds of times an hour. The uncertainty itself created a pathological obsession with getting the next hit. Tech companies took that exact psychological blueprint and mapped it directly onto your physical movements. That erratic schedule of random rewards is exactly what you experience when you reach for your device. App designer Lauren Brichter engineered this into the pull to refresh feature. You swipe down, wait a brief moment for the spinning wheel, and anticipate the result. It is the exact sequence of pulling a lever on a casino slot machine. Sometimes you get an interesting message, sometimes you get nothing. You rarely swipe because you actually want to read another post. The perfectly tuned unpredictability of the feed has paralyzed your brain's ability to self-regulate. Former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris revealed that early notification icons on platforms like Facebook were originally a subtle blue. Nobody clicked them, so designers switched the dots to red, and engagement skyrocketed. Red is a biological trigger color. It mimics the alarm signals of the natural world, exploiting our innate vulnerability to threats and injecting a false sense of urgency into a simple status update. Then there is the infinite scroll, invented by Asa Raskin. By intentionally removing the natural stop cues, like reaching the bottom of a page, the interface deprives your brain of the fractional pause it needs to ask, do I want to keep doing this? None of this is an accident. Tech giants must extract ever-increasing amounts of attention to drive stock prices and satisfy venture capital mandates. Our time has become the raw material they mine to sustain their valuations. This extraction happens through what is called ghost engineering. Modern AI algorithms monitor your micro-interactions, how long you hover over images, the precise speed of your scroll, the physical tilt of your phone. They build a real-time behavioral profile to detect anomalies in your mood and serve you content tailored to your current psychological vulnerabilities. The internet has ceased to be a static library of information. It operates as an automated, high-speed trading floor, and your raw, predictable behavior is the commodity being bought and sold in nanoseconds. The constant stream of digital interruptions forces the brain into a state of continuous partial attention. This architectural choice limits our capacity for the deep, sustained focus required for complex reasoning and long-term memory. When our ability to focus erodes, we become more reliant on biological shortcuts to process information. The attention economy was built specifically to trigger these shortcuts, prioritizing our immediate impulses over our long-term intentions. This creates a marketplace that rewards outrage and sensationalism. Algorithms do not care about the nuance of a policy. They prioritize emotional extremes because anger and fear are the most efficient ways to hold a distracted mind's attention. These dynamics have directly reshaped global political landscapes. During the Brexit referendum, campaign data showed that identity-based emotional triggers outperformed policy arguments in digital engagement, effectively bypassing rational debate to influence voting blocs at scale. Democracy relies on the foundation of rational human will. By algorithmically enforcing a state of perpetual impulsing outrage, these platforms are structurally dismantling our collective ability to govern ourselves. The machine is fully built and highly optimized. Surviving an actively hostile interface requires practicing digital autonomy, an aggressive refusal to follow the paths designed for you. You have to introduce noise into the signal. You can do this technically by using privacy tools that randomize your browser fingerprinting, and biologically by revoking all system notifications to stop the random reward cycle. You can also neutralize psychological hooks at the source. Switching your phone's display to monochrome instantly disarms those bright red notification dots, removing the biological trigger they rely on to grab your attention. In 2026, privacy requires a deliberate act of rebellion. The machine wants your time. Don't give it to them for free. As you want to keep breaking the loop and uncovering the systems designed to control you, hit the like button and subscribe to the Shadow Files. We are watching. Stay curious, stay hidden. Your time is the most expensive asset on the planet. True autonomy begins the exact moment you choose to turn the screen off.